Welcome back to Minecraft. We've got a few other people here. Malinka is not with us at the moment, but we do have two new people you've not met on the server before. Over on our far right is the lovely Arashi. A little bit emo, but hello.
Hello.
And on our far left, we've got our own derpy dinosaur, Ossisaurus. Hello, Ossie.
Hello.
So we did actually mention them in our last episode that they were going to be here, and you can see we've also done a little bit building of our bases. So the beach shack is in the corner, which you can see, and you saw us travel last episode over to here, and I've started building a little bit of what is going to be the train station, but I've only just got started really. But I thought, I do a bit of recording now anyway. This is my train platform, and some of the rails that we stole from underground from an abandoned mine shaft. It's actually quite difficult to make rails from scratch. I will go into it at some point, but yes. But I think first of all I'd like to show something called spoils bags. So I'm going to start with this, and in my spoils bag I've got iron ingots, some oak wood, apparently, some force mitts, and a pile of ashes. I'm going to take the force mitts out for the moment and show you what these can do. I was not expecting to get force mitts in here actually, but one of the things you can do is till soil with it. I believe you can also, I'm going to have to empty my inventory quick. You can also dig with it fairly quickly. It's extremely good for getting rid of, say, tall grass and leaves off of trees. You can do that very quickly as well. There we go, that should be easier. So, yeah.
Look at you with your boxing gloves.
I know, they're pretty cool. They're not very good in combat, though.
No, they don't. You just sort of stroke the enemy with them.
Yeah. What happened to that block of mud? Can someone put it down if you picked it up? I'm guessing you... There we go. Thank you. And just one last thing with the spoils bag. If you empty it, it disappears. Does anyone else get any spoils bags so we can see what fun and games you got?
I've got one,
Okay.
but it's in my base.
No, anyone not got one
Oh,
on them?
I have one.
Okay, cool.
I don't.
Don't steal it. I saw that. Okay.
I wasn't trying to steal it.
You got some cool stuff as well. You were moaning about not having any armour? Well, we'll have some steel boots.
Awesome.
Something called a glow flower. Not sure what that is, but you can mess around with that. A couple of bits of cocoa beans. A formium sword. That's quite nice because all formium equipment, which is from Formcraft, has like extra enchants that you can do on them. So it's worth having those just because there's some special enchants you can do when you get an enchanting table.
Awesome. And it was purple. I love purple. Yes, it matches you.
Okay, so the other part I was going to do in this episode, and some of the others, I think Alpha, you know a little bit about Dartcraft, don't you? So you'll be able to help me out here. Oh, you're not broadcasting, Alfie, so maybe you can't help me out here? Hello?
Yeah, I can. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
But the others haven't really seen it, so it's probably worth them hanging around and watching. Where's our derpy dinosaur gone? Oh, there he is.
It's behind you.
Okay, so we start off, we're going to need some kind of force gem, kind of like material for ingots. That's what I'm looking for. God, I'm not too good with that. So to do that, you just use your crafting bench of some kind, and you put in a force gem and 2 iron ingots in. And I think it's almost any shape, as long as you've got, the iron ingots separated into 2 piles. Then you get like force ingots from it. And with the first force ingot that you have, you can turn it into force nuggets. So it's just a straight craft, same as you do with any metal. And You know what, Elfie? I'm already struggling with the third material. So it's a stick, a force nugget, and a force gem, is it?
Force ingot.
First force ingots. Okay. So we'll come over to my crafting bench here, and I rather like magic wands from Formcraft. You craft them in a very similar fashion. So I put a force nugget in the bottom corner, a stick in the middle, and in the top corner I put a force ingot. And I get something called a force rod, which is in my hands. And there's you get 3 charges on a force rod that you make in this way. And I'm going to show this episode all 3 uses of the force ingot, of the force rod. Everyone with me so far? Hello. You're quiet.
Hello.
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 So I just realised something while I was going through this, is that I need a little bit of gold. I think there's some in my chest up here, so let me just grab some. And I may need some cooked stone as well, but I think I've got some of that too. Because I imagine cooked stone will be in my slag furnace here. Here we go. So the reason why I've mentioned that I need that, and I've also left something else up here, is that I need obsidian. Now, everyone knows I haven't actually found diamonds yet. Well, probably some of the others have, but I haven't at all. And
Me.
but there's other ways of getting obsidian that does not require diamond pickaxe. And one of the most overpowered way is to use something called a minium stone. And here we go. A minium stone is made like this, but you need an inert stone. So let's go grab that fast. So that's stone in all 4 corners. Gold in the middle. And iron ingots around the side. That gives us an inert stone. Surround that with shards of minion. And you get yourself a minium stone. I always carry a minium stone with me at all times. It's very useful. One of the reasons it's so useful is press C with it in your hand, you get a crafting bench on the move. The other part is its use of transmuting. So I have here 2 oak woods, which together gives me obsidian. Okay, do you want to stop messing about, you two?
She hit me first.
Okay, so let's go back to Dartcraft and that kind of thing. So, Alfie, if you step off the mud, please. There we go. So, charge number 1 is on a sapling. And that turns it into a force sapling. And I'm probably going to want to find some bone meal. I wonder if I've got any in this chest. Some bones. Here we go.
Night frost.
I've got some bones.
Oh, someone's already done it. Okay, cool. So now we've got some
It
force
was
wood.
me.
Ooh.
And we can chop it down. I've probably got a hatchet here. There we go. There we go, and when this comes down, I think Elfie's already grabbed one already. He's stealing my saplings.
Force them at least.
Elfie, I'm already struggling with one of the materials, one of the uses of this force rod. I remember there was 3, but I can't remember. One on obsidian.
You need to use one on obsidian, one on a sapling, and one on a book.
Ah, the book. That's the bit I was... Oh, God. That might be tricky.
You didn't prepare a book, did you?
No. Has anyone got sugarcane?
Do you want me to go make a book? I've got a sugarcane farm. I'll be back in a minute.
I got sugarcane in my inventory.
Oh, do you?
There's only 2.
Right, have you got any leather? Because I'm not sure I've got any leather.
I got loads of leather.
No, I've got no leather.
Okay, you fetch that stuff. And meanwhile, did anyone get any of those saplings? Because I think I'll need it.
I didn't know.
And there
Someone
was
stole.
one falling down.
So
I know, I saw it.
I've got
Oh,
one in my bag, but I'll be back in a sec with the leather and stuff.
Alright. Yeah, I knew one dropped, I saw it. But never mind. Nah, okay. Regardless, if I wanted to, I could make another force rod and charge on that, which would have worked. Let me think, what else would I need? Well, whilst we're waiting for that, I'm going to make myself a piston, because I definitely know I'll need a piston. So I'll just grab myself redstone, iron, some cobble, and I'm going to need some more wooden planks than what I have here, so let me just do that. There we go, so piston, I think I can do this. Oh no, shift click doesn't work. Oh, that's because I don't
There's
have
two
a...
creepers just below us, by the way, so you might want to watch out.
Alright, I'll shut the door. While you're out there, it'll be fine. So if I open up the recipe for piston, which for some reason has gone really slow, I think it's because I clicked by mistake. There we go. If you shift click on the question mark in any eye with a crafting thing open, it will actually put the recipe all filled out for you, so you don't have to mess about so much. I do not have space in my inventory for that lever, but thank you anyway.
Why, hello there.
Hello, did you get a book, or did you just give me the lever? Ah, fantastic.
I gave you the lever.
Alright, oh my god, my inventory.
To be fair, you're gonna have to fling the book on the floor anyway.
I know. I've got it now.
Fling it!
Okay, so the second use of the force rod, stay back please a little bit. There we go. Is you throw a book on the floor and right click the force rod and you get something called an upgrade time, and I'll show you how to use that in just a moment. And the third use I'm going to put in my house. And with that obsidian we made, I can use it again with my force rod, and we get ourselves a special table, and our force rod is now broken. That was its last charge, and now we have kind of like an infusion table. And the first thing it tells us we need an upgrade time. Well, we already got that from the book. The next thing we need is force gems to go in this slot, which I'll just dump about that much in. There we go. Fill it up. Last thing, it says MJ, so now I need some kind of power. Now thankfully Dartcraft itself brings with it a way of making power. So if I use, I'm going to need lots more iron. Oh, there it is. I can do this. So I'll take about 13 of these gems, I guess, and turn those into force ingots. I need to go through the whole routine of making
I love the fact that
yes.
we're all in here and Arashi's made a little step outside your window to stand on the windowsill and watch.
I can see that actually, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Hello!
hello.
So first we need to, for like most engines, we need gears, but in this case I think, if I remember correctly, is it stone gears into, I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
It's stone into force, yeah.
Yeah, stone into force, then use these. Right, there's force gears. And it should
For the engine
be.
you need your regular kind of glass piston and ingots with the gears.
Oh god!
Yep. There we go. One force engine. Then cobblestone here to make myself a nice lever. Okay, and I'm going to place this engine just next to it. Oh dear, that's not good. That was very close.
We lured it away. Don't worry.
Alright.
I've
Okay.
got a bucket of force for your engine if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you put that in first, if you've
Watch
got it
behind
on
you.
you. And I'll just dump the rest of my force gems in here. They're fairly common force gems out in the world. And I guess I'll just put
They're
the...
fairly hard to miss as well. They're very glowy.
And right now I'm filling up the power with on the table. So, now I need something to put in the table. And here's where these force logs come in. You can put 2 force logs together to make 4 sticks. And with a minium stone I can... oh no, it's normal sticks. Use my crafting table here and I can make myself a force pickaxe. Just trying to think of what
With
kind
those
of...
4 sticks,
Yeah.
if you use those 4 sticks with the recipe for a wand, you can make a fully charged wand.
Yes, that's correct. So the other way to make the force rods, let's not come up here for some reason. Might have to type
It's
in the
worth
whole thing.
noting that those force rods are useful for more than just the creating of the basics for Dartcraft. You can do all kinds of interesting things and have amazing toys when you get good enchants for them.
So
That was really helpful.
I made myself a force pickaxe. Just trying to think what's a good thing and what's perhaps tier 1 that I could use.
Do you want some claws? I have claws. But then again, you don't want that for a pickaxe.
No, I
Have
don't.
some coal?
I've got some coal. I guess I can show off the coal one. So what I'll do then is I'll put the force pickaxe in the middle, and just one is okay. If anyone's got any sugar or flint, that's I bet you flint is a tier above, but I'll just check. Yeah, flint is tier 2. If you look here, I've
Flint
only...
is tier 2 for the grinding, yeah.
Yeah, right now that's only tier 1, so I can't actually do it. But if I put the force pickaxe in here, sugar cane is another good one actually that you can do.
I only brought enough for the paper, sorry. Unless Hooligan said he had some sugar cane.
I've only got 2.
Yeah, I can actually show another
make
one.
it into sugar.
How much paper do you need?
No, just sugar. Can you turn it into sugar? You just use one and then pass it to me. If you've got sugar cane on you, anyone?
Yay. Sugar.
Yay, that's
That's
a
white
That
tier
stuff
one.
for
should
you.
be the haste enchant, isn't it?
Yep, speed. So
Yes,
you
it
can see
is.
it comes up here and I can hit go. There we go. And now it's using up the power here, and it's also will use up some of this liquid force. And now I have a heat pickaxe with speed 1. So let's turn off that engine for now. Let's show this in action. So it's a pickaxe with heat attached to it. I wonder, I know you're not supposed to use a pickaxe on clay, but I wonder if it will cook clay. I'm going to give it a go.
I don't know.
No, it looked like it tried to and then changed its mind.
Maybe if you did a shovel with heat, it might work.
Yeah, maybe. I might try that out at some point. Yeah, that could be an interesting one. I'm going to go into my mine though and just... oh, actually, even better. Even better. I've got some ores in here that will work just fine. And some cobble, actually. So some cobble, and let's take something that can't normally be used. Say lead ore, here we go. Because that doesn't go into the slag furnace anyway. Can't be doubled.
Do you want to
Oh.
cook that for me?
Okay. So there we go. Instant cooked iron.
I've so got maybe one. Of
Why, thank you.
And same here I can do with lead. apparently I'm using the
Wrong
wrong
there,
pick.
guys.
Derp.
There we go. So there's my lead. And let me show another one. Cobblestone, when cooked, becomes stone. And has anyone got any sand on them by chance? If not, don't worry. But sand should turn into...
know.
Yeah.
No.
Sand will turn into glass, but don't worry about that then. So yeah, I got one more really cool tool to show. And then perhaps we'll go look around at your bases very quickly.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's worth noting that the Dartcraft works, as you saw there, on a tier system. And as you use enchants, you get points, which unlocks other enchants. And as you go up the tiers, you get more and more awesome things. And really cool things such as grinding, which can, well, pretty much pulverize for you, so you get double the ore. For example, if you had a heat and grinding pickaxe, you would get instantly pulverized cooked iron or whatever, which is amazing.
So I'm just showing on camera here the lumberjack and speed enchant going onto a force axe. So I'll just cook that up. Now this
You
is
could
one
show
of...
while you're there the tier book point thing, if you want.
Oh yeah. If you look at the moment, it says 95 force points. Next year I need 1 point to get to tier 2. That's amusing. I'll explain a lot of this tier system in greater detail in another episode when I've actually got a few more like materials and a few more levels to do, because there's definitely some cool toys to be had here. So here's one of them. This is the lumberjack one. Goodbye tree.
Holy.
I like that. I like it when you can get the whole tree.
How did you put a bolt in the ground?
No, I just put it.
Is someone stealing my force saplings again? Yeah, because one of the things that drops on the trees, besides the saplings, is force nuggets as well, so that's pretty good.
Turn around. There's one behind you.
That's okay. I'm going to pause the video for just a moment, because I don't want to miss any of this stuff that's dropping. But I don't necessarily want you to have to wait for this tree to despawn. And then afterwards we're going to go and have a look at all the different bases that people have built. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so the tree's gone, and let's go do our base tour, shall we guys?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Cool. The easiest one to show is actually the one that's probably the least advanced, which is Miss Arashi here, who hasn't been on the server long enough to have got too much done. But that's behind us, isn't it? So I'm not going to travel there because there's not much to see. But basically that's where your base is, isn't it? Right in the distance here, which is just a big grey cobblestone box for the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that will change as she's got more materials. But so that's that base. I'm going to go anti-clockwise. So the next base, it should be Sarah's. Hello, Sarah.
Yes, it's mine.
Okay. So you can talk us through a little bit of what we're seeing.
Yep, as you can see in front here, I have some hotbeds. At the moment they're just getting me some wheat and barley and stuff for bread. Please excuse the child if you do hear one every now and then. But this will be where my beer brewing will start. Obviously I've got to get the paraphernalia that accompanies the beer brewing.
Yep, it looks pretty nice actually. I like the way this is laid out. It's definitely an interesting way of doing farms like this. I like it.
It's cute.
And over here, this is the start of your foundations here, isn't it?
Yep, this is going to be the barrel house. Basically, it's going to be, well, hopefully shaped like a barrel. The bottom floor here that we're on at the moment, this will be the bar area where we can all come and drink the produce. And the next floors up will be store areas and my little hidey hole.
Well, you make
And
it.
then down here.
Yeah, go on. So you can make it a bit like an inn. You can go and have rooms to stay.
And then down here, although this is
That's
full
what I
of
said this
boxes and
morning, bed and
things.
breakfast.
Yeah. Sorry, Sarah. Go on.
Although this is full of boxes, it won't be. This will be where the barrels and everything will be stored to mature my beer, because eventually I want some Fire Dragon beer.
Yeah, and some rum, hopefully, as well.
Yeah, rum, so we can all be like pirates on the beach. Rawr.
Rawr. But that's Sarah's so far, so a little bit done. Cool. Next up on our anti-clockwise tour is Elfie. Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Okay, so deep in the forest. I'll let you. There you are. I'll let you go first. Lead the way.
You go into the woods today.
Just tell us what we've got here. We'll start bottom floor.
It's a secret. This is my... I'm going to turn my Minecraft music down. This is my little farm. I plan to do a lot more with farming, but for the moment, as I just got started, I needed food, and so I just made a little manual farm. You can see I've got like wheat, barley, some carrots, and some cotton, and a few cows, and some sugar cane.
And the hedges.
It's mostly because
yeah.
I needed food, and yeah, some of the berries from the Natura mod.
Cool.
Yay!
And onwards and upwards.
Well, as I said, I wanted to build a very at one with the forest kind of house. So as you can see, I've used all natural materials, and this is going to be like a big, almost like a big tree trunk. Haven't built it up yet, but I was going to have this as kind of the main room that I'm going to have most bits and bobs going on, and then I was planning on having like walkways that branch off and have other bits and pieces. I haven't quite decided what's going where yet, but eventually it'll be like a kind of treehouse walkway maze type thing. I'm hoping it'll be quite awesome when I get it done.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so we've only really
Awesome.
just got started, but I thought, we'd show the foundations, and we're working hard on all the different builds to get through. Whenever there's like a nice technical build that's going on, which heavily uses a mod, we'll go over to someone's base and check it out and see what they're building, and we'll help you build whatever mod you're working on. I believe next one would be yours, Ossie? Oh, look, there's
Indeed.
a magic beehive here. Not quite sure which bee that is. I've not had
Yes.
a chance to mess around with magic bees.
It's very stripy and nice. Well, there's not much
I
to
think
look at,
it's
like, from
either
far.
a mystical or sorceress. Sorry, I'll say.
That's me. Like, what you see up there is basically a small temple of worship. So you can worship the Osisaurus, the Derpy dinosaur. And then I will probably replace that at some point, but it was nice to get started with something to put down in chests and stuff. And then I'll plant some trees as well, and made a bridge to the other part of the mountain where I plan to make more structures.
Okay, cool.
I've used some scaffolding to get up there, so you could climb up there and look if you want to, but as I said, not much to see.
So basically with 3 sticks and 3 wooden planks is any type of sticks and any type of wooden planks will get you quite a lot of scaffolding. They're very cheap, and yeah, temporarily, because they're so cheap, they're quite good as ladders and working platforms when you need to use them.
Indeed.
So yeah, nice. That's yeah, if you're going to do a mountain build, one of the easiest ways to get started doing that is using scaffolding because of how cheap they are. Let me make my way up. Okay, cool, I'm up. Oh, I've used a barrel up here, a couple of barrels. We used them last series, but another cheap modded item. This is from Factorization, and it just uses any type of log here, and then it's topped with any type of wooden slab, and gets you a nice barrel here.
Yeah, especially for things like cobblestone and dirt, which you get lots and lots of when you're mining. Just shove them in barrels and forget about them. It's nice.
I love
Cool.
this base.
So yeah, I can see you
So-
built a temporary bridge here.
Yeah. I'm gonna pimp this out a bit and make a few buildings, but it'll take a while for me to gather materials. So
Of course.
I've just gotten started.
No worries. From what I remember, there should be another scaffolding on this side, isn't there, to come down?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. There it is.
I just Geronimo'd off the edge, to be honest. It was fun.
Me
Yeah,
too.
You can jump into the water if you aim.
If you aim.
Geronimo! Here I
Okay.
come!
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. Definitely is one way.
Careful, that lake is very deep.
Pathway.
Oh look, my latest death. That's because me and Holy were having a fight. Let me delete that.
Yeah, let's never speak of that again, shall we?
I know. We were messing around. Sorry. Anyway. So Holy Gun. This is your base, isn't it? The underwater one.
Yes, it appears they're all going ahead of us.
Okay. Talk us through.
Careful on your way down, it's a bit deadly. Yeah, so my base is underwater. This is the entrance tunnel. There's not much here right now, but this took me a few hours to do. Down there is my strip mine,
Cool.
which is blocked off by a wall. And here is the lobby, the entrance lobby.
Excellent. I assume you're going to be adjusting the height of this because it's very low ceilings at the moment, and using more windows. God, it's noisy outside my house right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's a party next door, and
Are they having a barbecue?
yeah, I think so. It's very hot, and they're having a party, and they didn't invite me. Maybe I should have a
Ask
word.
them if they've got some chicken that we can have, because that would be amazing right now.
Yeah.
Minecraft and chicken.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's sort out the height in the lobby, but trying to sort it out is really difficult because it's underwater.
Of course. Oh, I'm looking up your skirt, Arashi. Sorry.
How rude.
I just have a pair of green feet in my face.
There's a creeper on the sand.
There's two. La, 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 la.
Everywhere.
There we go. Taking care of those.
Is
Good.
that a baby one?
Oh, watch
that
out
a
for
baby
ender
Enderman?
tots. Yeah.
Oh no, that's a big one. No, that's a big one.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight our way back to base.
He's not happy.
Grr, grr, grr.
The Enderman's dead!
Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, we're back at Grand Central again. As I say, I know this is all early build stuff and it's just foundations of things, but it can be nice to see how far we've got already. Poor Rashi, look, 9 health left. Chewing on berries.
Yummy.
Cool. Someone asked in one of the comments of our first video about what the what the frames were to be able to see people's health and their names and the little mini view of each person. I believe it's part, I might be wrong, but I believe it's part of the voxel mods suite, and in particular this one, this is called damage indicators. So there we go.
It's very World of Warcraft, isn't it? With the silver dragon and the little icons.
Can change them.
Oh, can you? Oh. Maybe I'll take
Yes.
a look at doing that.
I was randomly mashing buttons earlier and it opened the menu and I was like, oh, I can change it.
Okay, well I'll randomly mash buttons later and... do you know what button it was? If I can do it now.
Trying to remember. Yes.
Which one?
Full stop.
Full stop. Aha! So I can...
Select skin.
Oh wow, there's wow-like, clean, unskinned, minimal. I think I like the unskinned one of them all. I'm quite minimalistic with my tastes, so I'm going to go for the unskinned one. There you go. Yeah, much better. Cool. Good
The more you
find.
know.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely the more you know. Nice find. Okay, but I believe it's a good time to finish up, don't you? With Arashi and her bunny top ears made out of arrows.
Oh, she's got a tail as well. Oh, it's just disappeared. She did have a tail.
Nice. So as per usual, leave a comment, as we are definitely reading them, as you can see, and we'll answer any questions you have, and if you have any suggestions, please let us know. And support the channel as always by liking the videos and subscribing and all that fun stuff. From myself, Fireweaver, and the Let's Cooperate team for another episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.